Just over 2 hours remain before the manhunt begins against the GCTA freed convicts who have refused to surrender voluntarily. The 15-day deadline set by President Duterte ends at midnight tonight, after which the rearrest of fugitive convicts becomes effective. Justice Secretary Menardo Guevara earlier said law enforcers may employ reasonable force if the subject of the arrest violently resists and endangers the security of the arresting officers. Word from the DOJ as of 8 o'clock tonight is that 1,665 of the almost 2,000 GCTA freed convicts have surrendered and are back in Bucor custody. Kenneth Paciente tells us more.
The Department of Justice aims to finish the updated list of names of persons deprived of liberty and hand out a copy to the Department of Interior and Local Government before the day ends. This list will be the guide for authorities on the rearrest of those inmates prematurely released.
We have the list given to us by the Bureau of Corrections, but we are counter-checking if there are repetitions in the names and other details. So we've coordinated with the Department of the Interior and Local Government already, and we said that we will be transmitting that list before the end of the day.
Perete said that this list will contain names of freed PDLs, their offense, court's decision, their last known address, and even their pictures to avoid mistaken identity during the arrest. The department also made sure the names of those who surrendered will not be included in the updated list.
The list that we will be giving may include those who have surrendered to the relevant police units or precincts. But precisely because this list will be in the hands of our police officers, they would know if they have, these individuals have already surrendered, and therefore they'd be in a better position to say that we don't need to find this individual because they have already surrendered.
The department will also leave the recapture of those freed PDLs to the Philippine National Police.
The conduct of the rearrest is a purely police matter now, because the only guideline that we have is the characterization of this arrest as a warrantless arrest, considering that the individuals to be rearrested are considered to be evading their sentences.
Perete also said that when the revised IRR of the GCTA was approved last Monday, Justice Secretary Menardo Guevara tasked the Bureau of Corrections to start the process of recomputation and re-evaluation, at least for those who turned themselves in voluntarily.
The evaluation process is ongoing, but the releases, if any, would be done after the effectivity of the revised implementing rules and regulations. It was published Wednesday.
The rearrest of those who didn't surrender will start when the clock strikes 12 midnight. Meanwhile, the Bureau of Immigration has completed its data check, and none of the names in the list of prematurely released PDLs issued by the Bucor have recorded departures. Kenneth Paciente for The Nation.